Hello everyone, we are live then, so apologies for the delay in getting started. I don't know what quite happened, it just wasn't letting me go live basically for some reason. So I'll just give it a second for some people to join in because currently I believe people will be in the other stream that I set up, which let me just go ahead and delete that actually, because it might be a bit confusing. People could be sat there waiting for it to start. And obviously it's not going to start because we're on this one here. So let me just click on delete for that one. So upcoming and yeah, delete that one. Apologies if you're watching this on the replay. It's probably a bit boring for you. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just accidentally clicked on use a streaming software instead of just using my webcam. That's why there's the issue there. Yeah, we've got 4 people live in now. So thank you for joining here. Right then, so basically just another evening. Shouldn't be too long this one actually, because there's I think just 3 questions here. Yeah, just another evening I wanted to do, and I'll go live next Thursday evening at 9 p.m. as well, and then the following one, and I think, so what are we, 15th of May next Thursday, 22nd, yeah, and then the 29th of May would be the final one, since people are only going to be able to join the Learn Raffle with Profit Boss course and community up until the 31st of May. So the 29th of May live stream would be the final one. And if you're not joined in by the 31st, then the next chance you would have to join would be in November. I've just done that literally because once everyone's joined up this month, obviously, if there was anyone like seriously interested in getting going with this, then they would have joined already by the end of May. And I want to really focus on helping people like get their pages going, making money, and building their pages, and not also be putting time into like onboarding new people and then starting over again with them. So I think if anyone's not joined by the end of May, then obviously I think those people that are joining now will 6 months later will be well on their way to knowing exactly what they're doing, and then new people can join in November. If any sort of videos find people and they're like, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind starting doing that and making money with that as well. So that's why there's this cutoff here. But so we've got 2 people then that asked questions. Jeremy B asked, what is the average prize size per competition that you host? So I'm assuming when you say like size, I'm guessing that means like the average prize cost. And now for me, like when I started, it was sort of low prize size. So I started with like 1 ounce silver Britannia coins, which were at the time, I think you could buy them for like £30. They're a bit more now because the price of silver's gone up. But now it's like, so obviously I'm like over a year into it now. So now it's like £10,000 is like on the smaller side, and then up to like £35,000. One prize that I actually own is my car that I'm raffling off, and I did originally buy the car that I'm raffling, a Toyota Supra. I bought it from an auction. I'm getting off topic now, but I did buy it from an auction in December just gone with the intention of like doing it up and then hosting it on raffle. I kind of and ahed a bit about if I was actually going to do it when I started driving the car, because I really like it, and I will be very sad to see a winner drive it away. But yeah, but anyway, that's getting off topic now. The actual size of the prize doesn't really matter, because there's strategies that I teach in the course, because we're on lesson 5 now, that I've just published last night. So in a coming lesson, there will be strategies shown on how you can set competitions up, and you don't need to actually own the prize. So yeah, and how to put that on there. Obviously, I can't go into too much detail on how you do that and what the strategy is on here, because then it's kind of ruining it for people that are actually on the course now and giving too much information away. But if the question is because you're kind of like, worried about, oh, do I need to spend 10 grand on a prize and like tie thousands of pounds up? No, you don't. You absolutely don't need to do that. Next question from Jeremy. How many other active sellers are there on the platform holding multiple competitions a month? Now, I can only assume that you've asked that because, and I've had a few people ask like similar questions to that. I'm assuming it's because you're kind of wondering like, oh, is hosting your own competition page on Raffle, is it overpopulated, oversaturated, as they say, and all that jazz? And I can tell you for a fact, and I promise you, it's not just because I have a course to buy on helping people get set up. I promise you, if anything, it's massively undersaturated at the moment. So I know you can't see my screen currently, but if I just click on Raffle now, and you can see this as well, by the way, if you set up your Raffle account, of course, don't forget to use my link because you'll get a free trial of premium for 30 days. And if you just go on to Raffle without my link, you don't get that. And then you get 20% off of the premium membership. So the link will be at the top of the description on this video. Yeah, if I go into it, so just clicking on to different categories here. So in the art category, if art was your thing and you wanted to list art competitions, there's literally 1, 2, 3 people. So it's 3 different profiles have got a listing for art competitions. Then the next one down, probably the most saturated one on there, and I actually don't recommend that you do them. Not that it's oversaturated, it's just I don't think you're likely to make as much profit, but it's the cash category. And there's 31 live cash raffles at the moment, and different profiles are going to be so like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just trying to not count the same one again. So that's the same one. That's number 5, 6, and then 7, 8. That's a repeat. 9, repeat 10, 11 there, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then I think 16, 17. So there's literally the most sort of populated, most saturated market like category on Raffle is the cash one. And as I say, I wouldn't do them anyway, but it's 17 people. So I'm not going to go through all of them because I think there's, so let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 different categories. So, and the most populated one is just 17 people there. So it's really, really like, I think a way for me to spell it out for people that are from the match betting like background, like you've been doing match betting and you say it, like definitely for people that have done match betting for years and know how good match betting profits used to be. Back in say 2012, 2013, you could literally make like a fortune with match betting. There was like barely anyone doing it. The bookmaker offers were crazy. I honestly think that setting up your own page on Raffle currently, right now, this year, it's kind of similar to that. Like the money that you can make is similar to how good it used to be match betting 12, 13 years ago. I think eventually, eventually, like anything, it could become oversaturated, but that's probably going to be in like a fair few years' time. And like, for example, in just over a year, I've made over £50,000 running raffle competitions. So, it's definitely not for anyone thinking like, oh, there's too many people getting started, whatever. And out of the like people that have joined my community, there's 12 people that have joined. So definitely the people that have joined my community, they're not going to oversaturate it. So you've got nothing to worry about on that front, in my opinion. But James M then so has, I think is it 1 question or 2 questions? So says, can you make profit from day one with no online following, or is it an incremental process? Some kind of idea what would be achievable from day one. and can you lose out, i.e. lose money? If so, for how long? So yeah, the beauty of this is, because again, I've had a similar question to that a few times now, and rightly so. I think people are a bit skeptical about, or to do an online competition, you need a big social media following to be able to sell tickets to people. But the beauty of raffle is there's actually you actually have an online following as soon as you join as a premium or pro member, because it's all the users that are actually on raffle buying tickets for prizes that are on there already. So you don't need to build up, like, say, a YouTube channel or a TikTok or Instagram page. If you do that down the line, if you decide, okay, I now want to increase my sales even more, then I will show you how to do that in my course. And you can do that, and just all you'll do is you'll just make even more money. So there's no harm in doing that, but no, you don't have to do that. Again, you can't see my screen, but just literally looking on the on my raffle page here, where I'm on my car. So it says I could email now. It says non-followers that have entered other vehicle raffles but haven't entered this competition. So like my car, this one is actually to win 100 tickets for my car for the main draw. Now, if I click on the drop down list, it's showing people that purchased a ticket within a month ago. 1 month ago is 3,654. So like going on for nearly 4,000 people. Purchased within 3 months ago is 9,854. So nearly 10,000 people there. Within 6 months is 24,524. So 24,500 people that they've actually bought tickets on raffle before for vehicles, whether that's a car or a motorbike. It's likely a car, if anything. And then within 12 months is 52,000, 24 months is 73,000 and a bit. Within the last 4 years is 84,000 and a bit. And then the total amount of like people that have gone on to raffle, bought a ticket for a vehicle category competition is 90,332. So you've actually got nearly 100,000 people there that you can market your competitions to just in the vehicle category. Then if we go on to another one of mine, which is one of my Rolex watch competitions, non-followers that entered other jewelry raffles but haven't entered this competition. So that's, say you want to run competitions for, like I started out with silver coins, that would also go under the jewelry category. Within a month ago is 9,330, and that was actually 4,000 not long ago, but now it's jumped up to over 9,000. So it just shows you there's more and more people coming onto the platform to buy tickets. All it is our job to provide those prizes for people to buy tickets to. It's as simple as that. Within the last 3 months, just shy of 17,000. I won't say the exact number because it's a bit boring, but nearly 17,000. Within 6 months, 25,000. 12 months is 33,000, and so on. And then overall, altogether is 63,227. So again, if you're doing like silver coins, you've got over 63,000 people that are very interested and actually have the trust in the raffle site already. So you're not even having to try and convince people to be like, oh yeah, you should use this site raffle to buy tickets. They're actually there already buying tickets. So yeah, you've got nothing to worry about there with like, do you need to get an online following? Some kind of idea of what would be achievable from day one. Yeah, I mean, what's achievable from day one is you'll be selling tickets right away. I can only just tell you exactly what happened with me and my experience. Obviously, joining my course and community where I'm going to provide ongoing support, you're not just going to go on there and be like, okay, what do I do now? You're going to go on there with all the information and all the knowledge that I have, that I've learned over the past 14 months, and you'll be able to hit it and do much better than I did, when I started, because you'll have all the information straight away. Whereas I went on and I was figuring it out slowly, and took I took like at least 3 months before I really got my head around it and got a good strategy going. And then you said, and can you lose out, i.e. lose money? If so, for how long? So with that one, I don't want to go into too much detail in there. So I guess, yeah, I guess I could say it because it's about like kind of giving out information for people interested in joining the community, but not like oversharing. I guess I can say that yes, you can lose money. So I actually lost £2,000 when I started. But what I'll be showing you in the course is actually how to avoid those mistakes. So potentially, I mean, it's like, there is the potential there that I could actually save you £2,000 and make the whole process of getting started much smoother, quicker, easier. And that's the whole point, really. So yeah, you can lose money, and yeah, it's one of those where I can't overshare there, like what it was that I did, because then that's like obviously giving away what's in the course there. But yeah, I'll go ahead. Thank you to those 4 people that pressed the like button, by the way. If you do feel generous, then I do appreciate the like button being tapped. But yeah, I'll call this one a night then. If you have any questions, do just comment. I'll be sharing some more posts on the Profit Boss match betting and value betting Facebook group. I'll be emailing people that have already joined the free guide that the link's at the top of the description for. So if I email you next week and say, oh, I'm live streaming Thursday 9 p.m. next week, just reply to that email with your question, and then I'll include it on the next week's live stream if possible. Well, yeah, thank you for joining me, and bye for now. Cheers.